rhyme for the culture.
Graffiti art, the study of color, light, and dimension. DJ, the study and pursuit of technology. Breaking, the pursuit and study of martial arts. Breaking is our martial art. MCing, the study of divine speech. Period. But the concept of it is self-expression in the face of nothing. I have nothing, but I'm still going to express myself. Street fashion, Aviv. Street language, Aviv. Street knowledge, not so obvious. Most people think street knowledge is just, no justice, no peace. That's street knowledge. Now, in fact, street knowledge, as we define it here, is the study of universal law in actuality.
I am the death around the corner, the shadow that you see when you be peeking out the dormers. I am the spirit that will linger on from the goners. I am the sadness and the pain that travels through the mourners. I am the bullet that one's supposed to penetrate the armor. I am the yellow tape, the outline and reporter. I am destruction, I move through the toxins in the water. I'm that feeling of despair when the times get harder. I'm who and what they send in when it's time to give order. I'm the stitch that's reeking off the fiend who's begging for a quarter. The chemicals in the food that makes the lifespan shorter. I'm the twisted information you receive from the distorter. The seed who acts out cause he has no system of supporters. I'm the shit that holds him back, he can never move forward. I'm what they cut it with that makes it deadly for the snorters. I'm the one who found the land, another counterfeit explorer. I'm what crept in and tried to run off with the culture. I'm the strange fruit swinging from the tree and the torture. I am the description when you describing the horrors. I'm the sheep in wolf clothing who was trained by the imposters. I am the false narrative, the vanishing evidence and the negative. I'm who hid the truth because origin is not imperative. I am the virus that was curated by the executives. I caused the damage, then I provide you with all the sedatives. I am the family tree that was destroyed by past relatives. The fake initiative that was forced to preach us irrelevance. The hatred and injustice you get is from me, the prejudice. I am the terrorist who was bombing the educationists. I am addiction, I am the lies that remain prevalent. I am confusion was created and sent to be turbulent. I am aggression, I am depression, I am negligence. I am the testament with the messages that are pestilent. I am the devilment that scarred you and made it permanent. I drained the pool of knowledge and left you to drown in excrement. I am the one who stops the progression and kills development. I am the chains, I am the shackles, I am imprisonment. Word.
What we say can also be viewed as noise, irritating. Oh, no, stop it, turn it off. And we're gonna bring it regardless. So we're gonna be too black and too strong and just deal with whatever comes down the line.
Unbalanced meters off the charts. Beat these hand-written conjurations, I cast them after dark. Aristocratic art I convey, the raw was on display. The shit you can't portray, let me state, real niggas won't decay. It's greater powers in this array, see how I lead the way. Ain't shit about the God cliche, keep thinking shit sorbet. I might have passed on, but you can find me in rare darts arrays. I lost protege, forced immigrate, causing much melee. I waylay y'all that is prey and aiming at berets. Laugh as the brain purees, the battle's underway. I outweigh those in place that keeps us blacks astray. The areas of gray, still I stand in the middle of the fray. Spit powerful sounds with the impact of a 12 gauge. Whenever enraged, find peace in treeing and burning sage. If it wasn't for my seeds, I'd probably be on the rampage. Past histories and pains, music's how I assuage. Mom's bred a renegade, setting fires to masquerades. Explode through barricades with grenades, attack with a fusillade. I'm at war with all brigades, it's a must I pervade. Through the system's hate, but remain grounded like palisades. Find enemies tucked in the glades, I warned them I was made. I derogate from all of the fake and move with legitimates. I've been betrayed, scarred and blazed, and I ain't cry for aid. Don't mourn over my ashes, a grave. Hit the streets in parade, celebrate the brave through airwaves. Yeah, I freed the enslaved. These hymns that I relay were passed down from prisoners, not slaves. My people didn't submit, they fought back and many of them were slain. Others taken away for those ropes and chains the war waged. Don't think this shit is vain, that ripped flesh on their backs was not in vain. Some land was stolen from me and mine, and I will soon reclaim. And stand under the trees where the twisted mouth, bulging eyes hang. And by the waters where they were sang and pray for the freedom change. See further past the money and fame, need ways to sustain. Be holding on to plenty of shame when pride we should retain. The truth was written in ancestral blood, now traveling through my veins. Once the brains no longer contain, our strength we will regain. I've never been afraid of the rain, I thrive when it pours. Any power removed from the culture, through me we shall restore. You ever seen a thug nigga soar, ascending evermore? I see the people drowning in aquas, I help them come to shore. And furthermore, the fallen will rise and start the dissemination. Injecting science into the stream, improving the circulation. Starvation, we will reverse along with the dehydration. Healing inflammation with raw skills, this medication. Raw derbs, nigga.
We've been rapping, quote unquote, for a long time. James Brown had a song, Brother Rap. Jesse Jackson raps. Farrakhan raps. Preachers rap in the pulpit with call and response. It's a part of our African oral tradition. Rap is John Coltrane. Even though there are no words, he's rapping with his horn.
Without the cultural resources that had been there for in the first instance as part of how these societies are developed, related with other people, that these are incredible cultural archives. The return of these objects and reincorporation of them, it would mean a lot in terms of social reaffirmation, cultural reaffirmation of the subjectivities and identities of African peoples, especially in this present age of globalization.
Should probably be in the psych ward, doing 180 on the dashboard. Running from me, not a task force. Helicopter spotlights follows my movements, it's like a parasite. My brain's oversight resembles orbiting satellites. Would never extradite, I fight dangerous type of plights. Find peace at grave sites at night, puffin' no neophyte, that soul flight. I'm magnetite, thoughts made of dynamite. Been here once, now twice, peace to the afterlife. Thrice million ways to fly, you climb out the void. Damaged Polaroid, I burned it, it came out destroyed. Paranoid, that white noise, this shit I can't avoid. Foul convoy, off balance, still I remain poised. Perilous, it's in the ambience, the sin is ominous. Autonomous, controlling our own, remain anonymous. Blank face, blank stare is what you see when you looking at me. Super scrappy powers that be, won't let them handicap me, trying to attack me. I hope you brought a military force, cause I was drafted at birth. G, I ain't have a choice but to strike back. The house of facts, we bout to ransack. Found out why the truth was removed and replaced with anthrax. Buried gems and artifacts, we need them all back. Stolen information in pieces ripped from our almanac. Insomniac, nigga on vote, can't tame a silverback. Those in the way of the truth will leave on the medevac.
The more I look at the universe, just the less convinced I am that there is something benevolent going on. So if your concept of a creator is someone who's all powerful, and all good. And I look at disasters that afflict Earth and life on Earth. Volcanoes, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, disease, pestilence, congenital birth defects. You look at this list of ways that life is made miserable on Earth by natural causes. So philosophers rose up and said, if there is a God, God is either not all-powerful or not all good. If as we probe the origins of things, we bump up into the bearded man, if that shows up, we're good to go. There's just no evidence of it. And this is why religions are called faiths, collectively. Because you believe something in the absence of evidence. That's what it is. That's why it's called faith. Otherwise, we would call all religions evidence. But we don't, for exactly that reason. So I'm given what everyone describes to be the properties that would be expressed by an all-powerful being in the gods that they worship. I look for that in the universe and I don't find it. So I remain unconvinced.
Yeah. I'm in tune with the beyond. You know how a big dog move. Round table with the gods, but still connect with the ghouls. I'm in tune with the beyond. This shit deeper than the money and jewels. That surface level to a dawn, nigga. I ain't amused. I'm in tune with the beyond. You ain't with us, we get you quickly removed. You fucking up the science, bruh. You ain't no beat with the groove. I'm in tune with the beyond. We built the win, you see they dying to lose. Ain't no truth, you on this side or in the puddle. I'm like Brad and 9-7 untouchable. Feel the God impact, explosive and uncontrollable. They shout that they the biggest, but really them niggas particles. You foldable niggas keep fearing the undeniable. Them hollow points that miss me, that made me more diabolical. Can't see the hanging man, then clearly partner, your eyes are closed. The terror's here at last, and please know this shit ain't avoidable. I'm numero uno, please take me to dead, the oracle. Unforgettable, built to last, blood type is durable. Lukah the honorable, yeah, I brought my axe to the totem pole. You can't tell, nigga, behind this mic I am comfortable. And I'm the consequence after mixing the meds with alcohol. Indecipherable, I exist amongst the intangible. Eat with the higher ranking, them others dine with the minimal. I'm never vulnerable, I'm in love, we're so inseparable. But never scared to use, or I'll show you this bitch is operable. You with us or you with us, this ain't operation optional. You would only understand if you saw the world through my opticals. It's Mr. Clean 'em up, never miss, peep the professional. I'm who they talking about when they say that niggas exceptional. Irrational thinking will get you suckers a casket hole. Instincts of an animal, catch my meal and eat through the skull. When ripping through the bone, I saw flaws, he wasn't a god at all. Can't respect the manual off from G, that's the protocol. When they were using ink, I was penning my shit in methanol. Should've known divine was coming in pause, soon as they felt the squalls. God's DNA when they tested my hair follicles. The greatest overall, my attributes are so impeccable. For the money bags, yo, best believe I go federal. South Memphis radical, yeah, my city should have been the capital. Puffin' botanicals, computer steps so mathematical. Mechanical flow, I inhaled the machine's chemical. I'm here to kill the tragical. Yeah, you know how a big dog move. Round table with the gods, but still connect with the ghouls. With the beyond. This shit deeper than the money and jewels. That surface level to a dawn, nigga. I ain't amused. With the beyond. You ain't with us, we get you quickly removed. You fucking up the science, bruh. You ain't no beat with the groove. With the beyond. We built the win, you see they dying to lose. Ain't no truth, you on this side or in the puddle of rouge. With the beyond.
We have to be able to enforce our own laws in our community. You see, the black community is a plantation still because we don't have control over the 3 E's: economics, education, and empowerment. You know, enforcement, I should say. So without that, you know, you're just being told what to do by somebody else from the outside. And that's what hurts the most.
Yeah. Yeah. mission and doing it single-handed. My mind sees beyond the designs of the exterior. My mind is like the weapons they manufactured in Serbia. From an area that is opposite of suburbia, where cold days and nights can give the soul hypothermia. Niggas living well, they wanted bringing bacteria. They want us cancerous, that's why they inject the leukemia. Poisonous academia, venom throughout the media. No ways out, will surely breed schizophrenia. Brainwash the people, providing severe infemia. When young, the minds are spun, so feeding is much easier. Certain circumstances, the greedy becomes greedier. When money's on the table, it makes the palms greasier. Always in some shit like niggas are coprophilia. With taught trivia, love lost from law familiar. Adapting to this madness, you gotta be reptilia. Luckily, I'm pure like the shit they shit from Bolivia. Puffin' Artemisia, it keeps my feet planted. Though I be smoking the shit that floats me to another planet and landed in this place called hell. And though I'm stranded, I'ma carry out the mission and doing it single-handed. I know bloodshed, base heads, the dead overspreads the ghetto. A lot of us not built for this type of battle. We settle for little. They fear niggas because we're greater. Hard to infiltrate us, but we know gold reveals the traitors. They can't separate us, bro. We're our own separators. Fuck chasing the paper. Let's build and become innovators, groundbreakers of our own shit. No more pulling capers. So when the power goes out, we'll have our own generators. We'll govern our own. Fuck 5-0 and fuck the mayors. Politics, the government. This shit was not built to save us, but to enslave us and keep us from becoming imperators and gods. It's all about the 360, but they preaching about quads. The bounty's out on my peoples. Why I carry a rod? Won't hesitate to up and spray. You'll be sleep with the cards. I see the plot that makes others uncomfortable. Receive the knowledge, and that's when niggas will be untouchable. Word. Receive the knowledge. Come in. Innovators. Word. Down. Receive the knowledge. I'ma carry out the mission and doing it single-handed. Build and become innovators. Word. Receive the knowledge. I'ma carry out the mission and doing it single-handed. Hit me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Fly shit. Yeah. Hey, all of this nigga city's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Raw shit, niggas. Yeah. Analyze this modern mastermind. You know the time, my lines are calamine. Past the Columbine, I release before I undermine. Einstein devising these rhymes on what you can't define. MCs, they saying shit, they too busy dancing like pantomimes. Spit the Byzantine, it's the blood that drips down the vines. So sublime, when scripted minds, I produce anodyne. Itemized, fresh out the shrine. My name you should malign, it's by the Cal Klein. I grip it like fuck the pork rhymes. Crystalline, this flow so intense, but also saccharine. No doubt your boy was meant. Look at me, I'm of the God descent. Raw content I present whenever I invent a rooted out cement unbent. I had to circumvent the 10%. Peace to the people, cause I'm a represent. Until I see us soar near the stars, I'm opposite content. Hopping in the booth, best believe I'm breaking ligaments. Excuse my temperament, but I'm known to get belligerent, eloquent. I am the rawest, and yeah, I'm adamant. My voice an instrument, G and with it will touch the firmament. Confident, I outflow niggas, but check the measurements. I give them shit they'll never predict. You know my regimen, I kick extravagant type schemes, embrace the imminent. Fuck your covenant, ain't no treaty with the malevolent. Put all of your faith in thee, I am the definite. Purifying hip-hop again, I brought the fumigants. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Big Lukah coming, rockin', knocking at your door. 5 to the 6 to the 7 to the 8. Fly as I wanna be, but murder still the case. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Big Lukah coming, rockin', knocking at your door. 5 to the 6 to the 7 to the 8. Fly as I wanna be, but murder still the case. Hey, holla. Man, stop that shit, bro. I'm supposed to be on the raw shit, nigga. Stop that shit. Why you and cities got me on this motherfucking crazy, you know what I'm saying? Let me give it the shit real quick. Yeah. Wicked shit, niggas. Yeah. My double-edged blade pernicious. I'm sharp and ambitious, lasted malicious, repetitious, slate. Eat with the real, slice the fictitious, sharp katana blades. Easily pierces the avaricious. This artist seditious, toying you with me is injudicious. This a deadly missive and it contains the deadliest mischief known to sabotage the system and cause non-existence. Always go the distance, so don't ever count out my brilliance. It's the real black visage. I'm here to rebuild the village. They'll no longer pillage. This belongs to the underprivileged. Riding for independence may result in some blood spillage. I uphold the realest. That's why I spit the ghetto lyrics to the hoods around the world. It's our shit, they just living in it, nigga. We apexes. We see how the ill vexes in the complexes. See, we counterattack in the hexes, walk the higher ledges, and mob through the taller hedges. Knowing snakes in the sedges. That's everyday life in the crevice. Better respect my presence. My rhymes are like vortexes. Spit every element, stimulating cerebral cortexes from the solar plexus. You and I, we have no nexus. Though I'm always strapped, my words are really the lethal weapons. Yeah, I'm gun blazing. When I'm aiming, I'm never grazing. The guard hell raising, my nuts swinging. This raw phrasing, and I'm upstage and nowhere to run and hide when I'm praying. It's mine for the taking. I'm the most high, so get the praising. Yeah, this metal brazen, always ready for warfare. Rap extraordinaire, toting automatic hardware. Double debonair to the throne. I'm the rightful heir. I won't build with the toxins, so my Canic 9 clears the air. They can never compare these niggas. Plastic like Tupperware, containing wear and tear amongst the systems. They the malware. Firewall them niggas. Wolves, no gazelles in the lair. Legionnaire, they fear what they don't know and what's rare. Thoughts are menacing. They know I'm infinite. I know it's sickening. That's why they run for cover whenever the plots are thickening. Always send the shots and them suckers be the recipients. I be the grittiest. There to you and all your affiliates. Miscreants above the law, niggas, yeah, the imperials. I transcend and move in directions they can't comprehend. Strike win when I extend. The power lies within, and I intend to push on the culture beyond the world's end. This moment's pivotal, top tier, I am the pinnacle. Flyers of the breeze, I'm the Mr. Invincible. Unequivocal, rhyme form, skills are formidable. A black liberal with a glow like fluorescent minerals. Word.
Black Belt Joe.
Start off with 16 dots on the paper. If it's a 16 bar rhyme, at least I know, what I'm dealing with. My thing was, I see like a graph in between them 4 bars. And within that, I could place so many words and so many syllables. And at times, if the beat was perfect, I can take it to the point where there's no other words you can put in that 4 bars.
They call wind of the aftershock. They heard my opposers all meant the chopping block. Got shit on paddock lock. Worlds of ghetto, this knowledge for the blocks. My words are like the Glock. When it pops, I come through and dead the flock. Leap over stumbling blocks in the route while rolling up Hollyock. Outside the melting pot, I script plots for musical onslaughts. Cause blood clots, big megawatts, Gordian knots. Memphis juggernaut, travel roads and bulldoze the roadblocks. You niggas said to not laughing stocks with time to send the blocks. Throw them off the docks, we disposing all of the waste slop. The wolves are howling and hungry. Homie, you look like livestock. Open shot with raw straight drop. Don't get your head knocked. Poison like hemlock. Enough bars to build a cell block. Got them shell shock styles. Go, nigga, I'm Fort Knox. Make this look easy, but trust me, this come from hard knocks. I strangle ops until eyes pop. Deadly with this garage. Unorthodox, the one who causes the optimal equinox. A paradox, I'm ill but not sick. Charged like a bull ox. Knock him out the park, mad dog. This rap's mad lock. Mr. Big Shot, ain't no telling what's in my brain box. So if you can't grasp what I'm kicking, let me brainwash above the mediocrity. Trail with me down this odyssey. It's prophecy that I'll be primacy. Dwell with the Ivy Leagues, lyrics spreading, affecting the nervous system like leprosy. Taking over embassies, planting flags for my dynasties. Necessities, my strap in my wallet and extra magazines. Ziploc with trees, that's one of the delicate recipes. Mastered the science and all components of immortality. No holding on to power is easy with this tenacity. Collapsing fallacies and all artificialities. Reverse polarity, exposing electrical properties. You need God degree, trying to match with Lukah's intensity. On higher frequencies, mind travels where there's no gravity. This complexity, it might lower your bones density. You ever mention me, be sure it's with the divinities. I'm not what you see, I'm separate from your reality. The world's not in peace, but I'm in a place of serenity. No inefficiencies in me, this rap proficiency. Proper poetry, I released enhanced sonically. Nuclear energy, they found traces of that inside of me. Abnormal entity, ain't no way to solve my identity. Yeah.
Game
that has evidently come from Africa. Dr. Herskovitz says that he saw the background of it in West Africa, of the crow. The crow in some ways seems to be sacred in Africa. But what they're talking about is what we know in United States as a buzzard. And the buzzard comes to get something to eat, and they are talking about it, and they dance it. And one person gets in the center and imitates the buzzard. And they say, and the rest of them form the background. Oh, mama, come see that crow, see how he flies. Oh, mama, come see that crow, see how he flies. This crow gonna fly tonight, see how he flies.
Black non-fiction, it's synchronism. Synchronism, black non-fiction. Yeah. Synchronism, black non-fiction. Yeah. Synchronism, black non-fiction. Peep the ballistics, my lyrics are projectile motions. Get the notion, it's spit rapidly and dead an opponent. Rap exponent told them last year I'll be back in a moment. The mic went on it, probably noticed, but I'm known for encroachment. Highly favored about time that I see my enthronement. They won't give it to me, I'll take it. There will be no atonement. Vigorous opus, this piece is like the poisonous lotus. No hocus pocus, hearing me, the mind I fly like the locust. Technical logic, constructing these lines is like robotics. Aviation, aeronautics, travel heights with the prophets. Semiotics, scribing symbols, forming antibiotics. Celestial body topics, gonna need an antipsychotic. Unique diagnostics, I'm here to reverse the agnostic. Aircrafting through the systems, I can teach you to pilot. Salvation to catastrophic, peace to the chaotic. Thugomatics, watch I resurrect the shit that's necrotic. Synchronism, I mob the designs of realism. See me with my niggas, we're skilled in the arts of tribalism. Fatalism, or what you see when you're thinking of symbolism. Mentalism, I hover over the destruction of humanism. Lyricism, freedom, my psyche roams many dimensions. I'm the software you use when the matrix is glitching. This the light that guides you when your soul transitions. Tactician, exit the stargate. This black non-fiction, rusted cannula removes then inserts rare formula, burning this primula really activates the insula. Lukah's curricula study, you'll learn volatility. See the assimilation of knowledge and gratification. Black exploitation brought my dogs to the inauguration. I'm speaking about unification. They're strapped in formation. High qualifications needed to have God mutation. Accurate computations, ain't no need for modification. Blacks are compromised. The truth lies in the children's eyes. I fear their pain and I can hear their cries. Black minds have been demoralized, but soon we fly and we won't be bound by Earth's gravitational pull. We can sit at the tables and feast, everyone would be full. Won't fear redesigning, we'll possess every tool. Walk on their lawns, heads high, demand change to the rules. Peace, peace. Synchronism. Black non-fiction. Synchronism. Black non-fiction. Accurate computations.
Science is a way, it unlocks the key to the universe and the mysteries of things we don't know. Science is a way of finding out what's there that's hidden, you know, and opens you up to the world. It's about learning about yourself. You know, it's like one of the things, you know, I teach to the students, you know, when we study the universe and the planets, you know, every atom in the body is composed or came from a star billions of years ago. So not only is that a great thing, it's an interesting connection. And, you know, science unlocked the keys. I think, you know, it's important. I think in order to survive in the world today, you need science.
Yeah, somebody, you know what I'm saying, point me to the direction of the podium. I'm gonna address the congregation. Yeah, somebody tell me what you put me in the books of theology, this black ideology. Study criminology, this God physiology. Spit wicked terminologies derived from cosmology. They knew that I was God, now they learning on part technology. Fluent in niggerology, same in cryptology. They hit this shit with code so we wouldn't thrive off our philosophies. Damn it, sociology, rotted cardiology. Injured psychologically, so now we fear ontology. They'll burn this anthology, keep it out ideology. Like iconology, they dread black Scientology. Spiritual more morphology, advanced astrology. Keep your methodologies, perform my own policies, created doxologies, black dermatology. Proud of who I am, it ain't no need for cosmetology. Too many necrologies, we feed penology. It's something in the water, bring fresher limnology. Self-taught academy, I know that sounds blasphemy, but what the teachers taught me added up to nihility. Higher possibilities, sable type abilities, should probably use them more to help reshape our jet communities. Can't blind me with the shimmery, nor the system's luxuries. The finer things distract us from healthy self-recoveries. Need more black treasuries, that's black-owned property. Uplifting one another should be our top priority. Don't make me out of mockery, my rhymes are like cutlery. To take back what's ours, I'll display on robbery. Spit this loud publicly, make others feel shuddery. Tired of injustice and being treated like trumpery. They'll send my kind to come for me, I gotta watch my company. They'll show their true colors, probably show signs of gluttony. Armed, yeah, definitely, enough to clip a cavalry. Oppressors are to blame, but we too are our rivalries.
These niggas start playing around with them and shit. Like I ain't the illest with this shit. Let me get the mic back.
Strong characteristics, Afrofuturistic. Mother scared to let us go cause what they did to Emmett. My lips and nose tremendous, dick size of a midget. Hair made like sheep's wool, I hope you people starting to get it. Can't forget our black misses, whose asses are the biggest. The real backbone and you can see your skin glisten. Made in the goddess image, the reasons we are living. No help with the seeds but still find ways to harvest. The real black linguistics, not your norm statistics. Treat us opposite of royalty that gets the God living. Why you think we're so illicit and got that anger we exhibit? We be needing ways to cope, so bad habits we solicit. My brain's monolithic, thoughts are scientific. I ain't really got no limits cause I don't honor man's physics. All the lies and foolery and transgressions I prohibit. Wanna recite this to the children but they'll label this explicit. Word. Yeah. I appear like the Amon chandelier, and these square ass niggas get no positions in the sphere. Thuggish mutineer, you shade throwers, I'm a grenadier. Top tier, and I'm pulling strings like the puppeteer. This is by design, I'm the architectural engineer. The Amir, head of the spear that will persevere. After my cremation, mention me amongst the pioneers. The bombardier who nuke niggas from beyond the stratosphere. Niggas yesteryear, my shit is similar to souvenirs. Import a keepsake and every lyric is severe. Strong as ever clear, divine is here. I came to interfere and strike fear in the hearts to make the frail disappear. I'm the one that's sincere, peep my nuance. Rapping from the other side, my style is like a seance. They trying to understand, see the ops taking surveillance. Thugamatics, you never get accurate calculations. Boss on every occasion, Lukah the great creation. Niggas copying styles, no it's war on duplications. Your blood on the wall makes for perfect decorations. Check my reputation, leaving these busters and fragmentations. Body alterations, check it. How'd you make it on my premises? Best stay right there, let me go grab something to handle this. Prepare for all instances, dwelling with God's supremacists. Say you shutting me down, you must be some serious fantasists. Understanding me is understanding photosynthesis. Travel through the mist, smoking same color as amethyst. Think this shit a joke and I don't do well with the parodies. Willing to clap them all and talk about it with my therapist. Spiritless I might be, I move with the currents. I'm taking it to the main and I maneuver with insurgents. How they gon' keep me down when all I know is preferment? They try to restrain me but I just ignore the determined. They all stop to listen whenever I spit my sermons. Righteousness is the path so they send out wicked diversions. I'm dirty with the truth, they'll try to drown me in detergent and probably take me out. I'm taking fun out their circus, so at my service be sure there's plenty food and liquor. When my people walk in, pass them backwoods and switches, tell them all to spark it up. The God died a real nigga. To my wife and my sons, know y'all made my heart bigger. To my mums and my pops, you couldn't have painted a better picture. Exceeded all expectations, destined as a beginner. To the rest of the fam, peace, I love you to the moon. Make sure you say some good shit, we'll match again together soon. A seed was able to bloom, I'll be welcome to the essence. I left behind some blueprints, be sure to pass the lessons. And to my comrades, bust some shots at the heavens. And know you see me whenever you see the number 7. Love, Lukah.
Peace. Yes, sir. Peace. I have all I need.
Yeah. I just need to talk for a minute. Yeah. Just need to talk for a minute. You know, it's all about peace, peace, you know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. Yeah, Excuse me, officer, but I don't want trouble. Now I ain't resisting arrest, cause I don't wanna scuffle. You treat me like an animal, cause I come from the jungle. Well, I'm a big dog and you gon' need a fucking muzzle. You just a hustle, but never been pieces of this puzzle. And people hate what they don't know, and they don't know our struggles. I move subtle, a hard body, I'll never crumble. I'm thuggish, black and a god, so fuck being humble. An educated Negro, and yeah, I feel immortal. Freedom of speech, so I speak loud, cause only suckers mumble. Get into the duffel by any means, my vision's tunnel. Won't hesitate to blast you and turn your shit into rubble. Yeah, I'm the thoroughbred, same cloth but different thread. Trying to stay ahead, but these suckers, they want us left for dead. Throw us in the fed so a nigga can't see or hug his kids. Say we wanna live, but instead we fucking doing bids. Niggas say they never will bend, them busters just pretend. I'd rather lead you to a dead end, so motherfucker friend, come see what niggas bout. And while we take the dangerous routes, we had to get this shit out of maze. There were no easy outs, death to sell outs. And to those who choose to run their mouths, we'll get them no doubt. As of now, he's sleeping with the trout. Treachery amongst the family, G, I will not allow. The niggas that don't we got felonies and they will gun you down. Bozos get popped quick, know why? Cause ain't no room for clowns. We hustle cause we have to, your honor. The mothers chasing clout, running off is some dumb shit, and it's a death wish. My homies, we don't run off on plugs, we form partnerships. Brothers living foul cause they never studied the manuscript. The game has a glitch cause these niggas are lacking leadership. Constantly yelling he with the shit, knowing you quick to flip. Can ask any brother on wit, be careful pistol grip. There'll never be another like this, won't find a duplicate. Movements are delicate when I'm coming, taking out syndicates. Cross me once, nigga, that's it, I ain't forgiving shit. Cause 12 been crucifying us for years, getting no consequence. Probably make the list cause I'm shouting out fuck the government. Try to get me hit cause I'm steady kicking this thuggin' shit. Money over bitches, peace and knowledge, what I represent. Protect by any means, take care of families, what I implement. Most won't succeed cause we never had that encouragement. Been fed bullshit when our souls need better nourishment.
If you reflect on American culture and civilization today, you will note that no longer does the adage that ample education and hard work yield the benefits of the good life. In fact, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five would put it this way: I think it would be cheaper just to be a street sweeper. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Sometimes it makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
They know about the God knowledge in my chalice, always seeking balance, destroying the malice, the one trying to reconstruct the palace. This a thug's ballad for my niggas in fly fabrics with guard facets to keep a middle finger to the Hasley. We shape the static and handcrafted, form black magic through tragic. Many nights calculating on the plant like an avid and avid spitter. Recite the Lord's talk and give certain niggas the jitters. Truth turns the chip with the bitter. See the constrictor sent the force, the opposite of victors. You'll never get the image, cause the frame was disfigured. Gazing at the light fixtures, formulating plots to kill off all the emitters and those who ain't really with us. Beat the newer scriptures and let these words breed winners. Motherfuck what hinders, let's hear what's injured and start in with this shit from the inner. We shine away from the dimmers that no hope and chance of surviving's a deadly mixture. I'm a public figure, so let me float to this podium and dead the odium and those who providing the opium. The only one over my shoulder, I throw the sodium and pray that my message don't cause a vicious pandemonium. I bring forth sight light of the future. Love my people so I can never mislead the consumers. There come a time when the peasants will strike back at the rulers. When no one have it all and then they'll try to send in reducers. They'll be disguised as improvers and try to get close, throw rubble in the path. Draw us out with gas, that's why it's important to know the math. Survival or crash, how many of our people will last? Cause I done seen some crazy shit, should've been a sociopath. Maybe I am, shit on my data I'm still gathering. Smoke my pain away, Uncle Nearest, he got me staggering. Thoughts are scattering, with myself I'm constantly battling. Finding out the truth and that shit can be overpowering. What was once sweet, all of a sudden it started souring. Truth I'm devouring, what is fear cause I'm never cowering. Contaminated information, I ain't fighting no soldiers, I'm jumping over and burning down the administration. No one fucked up, I don't need your examinations. Know where I'm going, so motherfucking transportation. This gravitation, let me provide you aspiration. If you ever get lost, let my lyrics be navigation. Sometimes a nigga feel rock bottom. Even God got a million problems, but it takes a real one to wanna solve them. Dive head first, that's the logic. Nigga, what's your process? There ain't too many reasonable options. It's life for the coffin. You stopping at the bridge or you crossing. Over here the water flows, never clogging. It takes bravery to be cautious. Elevate your conscience.
I can feel the same way. I feel the exact same frustrations. I know what it's like not to have any money. I know what it's like to basically try to do the right thing and still wind up coming home and seeing your parents and everybody and starving and a whole lot of tension. But on the other hand, my thing is to try to progress and try to elevate mentally, spiritually, and physically, because when you start acting from an emotional standpoint, 9 times out of 10, you give them the upper hand. So my point is just to try to do something positive and come with lyrics that are going to try to elevate you and stimulate you mentally.
Turn my shit up. Yeah. Ding, boom. Memphis shit. Spray my name in graffiti on the trains and on all of the corporate buildings. On Michelangelo, me and tag me across the ceiling. No pad and mass killings whenever I feel like scribbling. Speak about my thug dealings, but really I just be healing. Send peace to James B, I see why he had the feeling. Prototypes in the art that can help with pyramid building. Powers in the culture, but they paint the heroes as villains. They don't understand the speech and love hearing themselves quibbling. Look past the drilling, she was replying to the dehumanizing. She was mobilizing and creating to help the uprising. Rhythmic vocalizing, freedom of speech, yeah, she was exercising. Firm verbalizing, shocking truth, she started emphasizing. Began globalizing, spoke a lot on self-aggrandizing. Started organizing, she found an answer to the destabilizing. Then came more despising, they began really recognizing. Kids were memorizing all the words, cause she was mesmerizing. Commands jeopardizing her art without realizing. No more stop the violence, like she forgot about prioritizing herself. No more harmonizing, became about advertising and popularizing, dramatizing and commercializing. Too much categorizing, too many others still capitalizing. All the skills were rhyming, caught up, she started materializing. Stopped politicizing, had to focus on unionizing. No origins to streets, she was foreign to the legitimizing. Like she's colorizing, she built a strong infrastructure. During these changes, she began harming her own color. She let many touch her, at times she found it hard to recover. A lot of fraud lovers like others damaged her inner structure. She forgot how to govern herself, fucked over plenty brothers and sisters, a dream crusher. She kept growing as they suffered. Times got tougher. She still remained the biggest genre. Many don't love her, but still use her to help out the others. Plenty wanna fuck her, but don't respect her foundation. She'll show you great things if you show her admiration. Always migrating. She's seen many destinations, never complacent. A station been through multi-transformations, a lot of variations. She helped 6 generations out of poor situations with 7-figure occupations. You'll see degradation. They give her a bad reputation, but the truth is they're pissed cause they ain't receiving invitation. Here's a proclamation, she's the truth, she's the future, she's the good and the bad, the victims and the shooters. She's politics, she's gang culture, she's unnoticed. The righteous, the wicked, the honest and the roguish. She is the hustler, she is the pusher, she is fashion, the freshest, the coolest, the flyest, the everlasting. She is the science, she is the math, she is the knowledge. She's every element, and I'll forever pay her homage. I'll always love her.
Got something to say. Got something to say.
Rap was based up out of New York, and then it moved over to LA, doing the 2 the two sides of the country that really started it. They really don't pinpoint a lot of that stuff to the South. They gotta keep the South here. But the South been so strong this last little couple of years that it was hard to have it.
Memphis is known. You know, people know. I mean, I've been to New York, I've been to LA, Cali, whatever, and they know Memphis. They know folks that's doing their thing here. You know, so we're recognized.
We've been on the map. It's going down. It's going down. It's always they shouldn't have let us on the map if they ain't want us on the map.
Yeah, it's spread. It's getting on nationwide level. You know what I'm saying? You know, and sooner or later it's gonna be the only thing that's gonna be around and people gonna be listening to.
Compile, best thing in the lot, despite the mileage. Profile, it's the childish, yet sun in the wildest. My method is to cow, compile with styles of mystic, cow, live prowess. Lone star in the crowded. With the shorts and the force, of course I'm dialed in. No horse paper, any thoroughbred or stallion. Mud Island and Shaolin. On any track I get my miles in, bitter on my mile win. To avenge all the foul men who be violating man law, stripping with a child's pen. Drown you, bounce you, pound you and pounds again around. Doing playground games right in this house of men.
Yeah, hey, my paradigm spawns, warlords, bundles of dimes, we shine. Hit the bell of war, playing the chime. Poisonous confine, jump off it. Brothers live and get drunk off it. If you want it, we get the fuck off it. In vitro, utero to the coffin. The guy never sweat losses. Think smart before you play the field. Standing on solid ground like burning crosses. Redaction, devils get crushed by your niggas' compassion. It's summertime, let's get active. Rush in the room, niggas swinging like I'm playing Batman, and what the fuck is you saying? An abusive conclusion from a concussion, relaying many confusion. Keep the words interchanging. I don't know shit. Ride round Cypress, ill hill niggas got baby mamas that kill. So I'm mobbing with a dyke bitch, just to be spiteful. My fans saying, hold your test out, nigga, you prideful. My foes stand on a rifle in this junction. Deconstructive avenues, better you to the function. You bound by the dysfunction. One.
If I let this bitch go, everybody gon' scatter. If I let this bitch go, everybody gon' splatter. Where a nigga feel shit really don't matter. Touch me and see. I don't bend, I don't break like the government cheese shit. Death to arrest, motherfuck the police. Fuck 12, I don't even like a cuff in my sleeve. It's the God niggas drink from the portals, I believe. The struggles I seen with my eye through the scope. Everybody funny till they die from a joke. But these crackers want my ass hung high from a rope. Or the OD high off the dope. You know, strung up or strung out, but sun up to sundown. I be on my bullshit, Jordan with the tongue out. 4-5 on me, don't try to go live on me. Snub nose look like Sky from the profile, homie. Huff and I puff and I blow down, homie. I'm him. You know the pronouns, homie. Shit, Tony with my little friend. Yeah, gun blazing to the building. Yeah, talking to God and the man in the mirror. Not surprised if I live again. Yeah, pause while I hit the hand.
I kick in the doors like woo-ha. Thought I would bust a nigga too hot. I need to cool out. Point me to a where is the moolah. Don't be a fool now. Watch how you move, cause it's too easy to lose your medulla. Now you worry free. Gave you matata to your vacuna. Spitting that sharp shit at these niggas like throw Makuna. Hangman for your name brand, give me all that. Big dogs in your yard, nigga, fall back. Streets turn me into a dog, my heart all black. Gamble with your life, cause sometimes it's gonna cost that. Unoriginal niggas can't find the style, so they sauce chat. Going around to different places, collecting sauce packs. I tell them niggas, say the curtains up. Yeah, I'm about peace, but I still move with the murderers. Be mindful how you speak or how you move, cause it's a certain up. Niggas thinking they Titanic, but see the burgers up. I don't like these bad bitches, I love a nerdy slut. I don't kick it, it's mad midgets, I don't know who to trust. Think you down with bad bitches, nigga be moving sus. Breaking down all barriers, what to do with us. Breaking down all barriers.
Pop shit, pop shit, pop shit.
Breaking down all barriers. Breaking down all.
I knew since 18, willing a 86 Camry. One day I'd 86 to plan B. I said, mama, I'ma be a legend on the beach, but had no idea that I'd be in museums in South Korea. You see him, he's hotter than Tapatio, hovering through the streets, bumping Bahamadia. Or me, bruh, balancing the scales like a Libra. That's a reference to the art shit I speak of. Masterpieces on walls through the speakers. Control materials, the black Magneto. Floral print shorts and black Oswegos. Mi casa's my casa, finito. Cakey senorita, tasting the Casamigos. Inside the aforementioned Casa we go. Afro, Latina, Taino. Wash the plantains down with Topo Chico. Sun showers charge me up for Frito. Floating over cities, nope, I'm not your hero. The joke's on whoever thought I'd amount to zero. Now you can find me in the back of the bistro, raising the toast to me, cause I'm the cheat code. Running through opponents, beast mode, beast mode. I'm back from the Afro future. Masters of sound connect with Big Lukah. Plotting how to come off like Lex Luthor. Walking in my hood like I'm stationed in Fallujah. Brawling back to back with my producer. Passing the mic like smoking straight shooters. Rumors of war broadcasting your computers. Breaking your brain cell down to the minutia. The ruler, the cycle of the werewolf is lunar. That's when I transform to the studio abuser. Bong hitting like bazookas, what I'm used to. Energy mass conversion, most nuclear. Caution, how I radiate, I might ruin ya. Who is the shrewdest, rudest influencer? On the Game of Thrones, I play the executioner. Shining like Valyrian steel from the crucible.
I'm all about self-improvement. If it don't offer benefits, then what the fuck you doing? Decalcifying my pineal, look like getting high to you. Signal to play in my lineman move. Real smooth like a Frankie Lyman move. The title's mine to lose. Every time I drop a jewel, I ride with the moon. You ain't putting in work cause you riding with tools. Every Home Depot and Lowe's got niggas exposed. They ain't getting dough that rolls like Egyptian scrolls. What I say gon' do to your frontal lobe, the same thing as if I pull from the hip hosting scrolls. Cherish the flows, my lymph nodes dipped in gold. Hot towel round the throat when I perform for the folks. Sheep herder, a nigga paving way for the goats. Fuck all that celebration, you just wasting a toast. What other nigga you know, elope with a banknote till he rich like Iron Man, but the face stay ghost.
Even in my last days of rhyming, I'ma come out blasting a few projects with the assassin, leaving true OG fashion with the barricade. Iron, not 12 gauge, your alibi snuffed out before the battle cry. Cremated, ashes scattered, dry animal skins covered the body of work presented by a savage who saw for members. New torture methods invented. A tinted window vehicle, driving slow like a drive-by. The first 48 bars shot by the spiritual lyrical rabbi. Prayer before recital, no title. He brainstorming, he felt the pain of his people. He was mourning till the morning trick. In 1986, in hip-hop, he was sworn in. The bust of hip-hop head don't open without warning. It bothers me, the bar set low. Feel like they robbing me, chasing you down to catch your attention, to set your noggin free. Bobbing weed, that Garvey, Black Panther Party, camaraderie, AK-47, banana clip, breaking niggas like poverty.
It's city composition, deliver isms with third vision for brothers in prison, poverty stricken, hard living and driven, forced through the restrictions. This repetition, perform excisions on all victims, removing organisms, long talk with apparitions, thug vernacular, send secular hitters, unholy brothers is after your oracular, inhaling the smoke through the spiracular, shit on rappers on regular, to a giant, you're granular, extravascular, syllables hijack the blood vessels, causing them to burst, prove my skills are deity level, burning down the belters, replace them with thugomatic temples, split atoms with these ain't shit to leave a brain segmental, gone mental, crazed with ultimate power, opposition with throwing dirt, I had to thoroughly scour, verbally dour, let me warn you, try me, get devoured, controlling space, one snap, cause an asteroid shower, check your forecast, you probably find a hazardous overcast, just know the war will be telecast, I won't be bypassed, iconoclast, protoplast, your cell walls get sonic blast, thoughts of life fast, we're not the same, check my contrast, know you heard the broadcast, you're at your jurisdiction, head of this commission, that means that I can get your face lifted, presidential diction, pay attention whenever I'm rhyming, walk the silver lining and found diamonds when we were mining, solar energy and peace, I cause the planet's alignment, I'll show you how to MC, you should be seeking refinement, accept death, cause when I'm gone, my sons will be the grand rising, free from confinement, they both will bring sight to the blinded, utilizing skills that brings down all 10 realms, bring hell, you don't want me operating the helm, sick details, these niggas know my style is bleak, incendiary techniques, I attack from the peak, yeah.
Composition, breaking down all barriers. Composition, breaking down all barriers. Breaking down all barriers. Breaking down all barriers.
Tapping into all mystery systems, broadcast frequencies beyond recognition. Eyes listen with the rays, bloodshot predator. Syllables are sharp as swords, metaphors and meteors, horse. Wrath held only by the depth of my passion. 9 hit the stage like Sue summoning krakens. Simians are challenging any faction, acting like you tough, acting to act as soft as Tony Braxton. With this hip hop shit, I'm a puritanical fascist. No propaganda necessary, exterminate whackness. To hell with your chicks, whips, and pads, you bastard. I need another line, DVS, so stop asking. Move. I break beats, breakers can't break through. So many various levels of hell to take you. More than an artist, son. I'm a time lord caught in a time warp of time wars.
Street entrepreneurialism, which is the 9th element. This is trade. This is how we sell. And it doesn't mean selling crack on a corner.